a short 30-second front teaser has been released. It's short, but I think enough to give us a first glimpse. The vibe seems more creepy and at the same time mysterious, and again, as season 3 ends up with the man in yellow. This is Ellen the Marvelous, the Movie Gangstar, and I'm going to have a detailed discussion on this short teaser to see what we can expect to see in the season 4. I had a long absence due to the internet blackout in my country, and now I am going to shorten my reviews as much as I can upload them here on YouTube for you. Before we begin, hit that thumbs up and like the video, and share the link to your friends and communities. Subscribe to my channel for more, and make sure to push the notification bell to get notified when I uploaded a new video. This teaser contains quick jump cuts from a shot to another, and each shot focuses on a specific character. As I mentioned before, ends up with the man in yellow, who seems to be the big bad boss. Also in between, there are 3 same shots containing a text points to the phrase being told by the man in yellow in season 3 final moment.
Knowledge comes with a cost.
If you pay a little attention, you can see that all 3 shots are the same. In this shot, which the camera is moving forward, zooming, you can see inside the bar. I strongly feel this is inside the bar. And eventually you can see a box, a wooden box, some ropes around, and mostly important, there are 2 tufts of black hair hanged out of the box. If there is a dead body inside the box, and hairs seem to be kimono ladies, and 2 tufts of dark hair. I said hair because long hairs mostly belong to women, and in this case seems to be kimono ladies. This shot repeats for 3 times in the teaser, and in each time we see camera moves in zooming on the box to invite us maybe to focus on a murder case in the box, maybe in the barn, or totally points to all that lies and secrets in the seeds those people have boxed within themselves, causing all these problems stuck in farmland. Also in this teaser we have only 1 flashback shot I will explain about later. If you pay attention, there are only some specific shots which have voice and dialogue. We see Julie calls her desperate mom Tabitha.
Mom.
Further, this is Boyd talking as a narration on the other shots.
If we push too hard, something will push back.
This dialogue reminds us that in season 4, they are still dealing with the same problem as it is over and over again. And final dialogue belongs to the teaser final shot, the man in yellow.
What happens next is my favorite part.
And finally, this is Julie screaming exactly as she screamed back at the end of season 3. Seems has met the man in yellow again. And this is Julie who he is talking to. At the end also, we find that season 4 premiere will be on April 19. It means in next 2 months. Now, after this division and severing parts, let's discuss on them all together. Teaser begins with Boyd coming out of the colony house, has a binoculars in hand, looking into it, looking forward, panicked and worried as he did at the beginning of the pilot episode in season 1. This shot goes to the next shot by a quick jump cut, where we see Sarah standing in the center of the shot. Seems by the pool. She is looking shocked towards a point. Also, there are other people around her looking towards the same direction. These faces are new, and it seems we have new arrivals to the town, including this young lady standing right behind Sarah. Overall, until now, seems Boyd, Sarah, and the others have discovered something by the pool. Jump cut to a shot from inside the barn, where we discussed before. There is a wooden box and some ropes can be seen in the shot. 2 tufts of dark hair hang out of the box, referring to a secret murder. Probably a woman in this season in From. Also, as I mentioned before, refers to all lies and dirty little secrets they have been boxed inside themselves until now. Don't forget that we see this shot for 3 times in this teaser, and each time camera moves zoom forward closer to the box, the subject of interest. Also, we can see the word knowledge, part of Man in Yellow phrase on the back wall. Jump cut to next shot. This is Randall. Seems standing outside the clinic in the back where he always used to train and practice. He seems shocked and worried too. Jumps in a jump cut to the next shot. We see Tabitha comes out of the house. Quick jump to the repeating shot from inside the barn with the mysterious wooden box. This time little closer. We also can read the word comes. Another word from the Man in Yellow phrase jumps in a jump cut to Boyd. Again jumps to shocked Jade, and for the third and last time to the inside the barn shot. Again closer to the box, and you can see words at a cost. This shot jumps to a shot from Judy. The first shot we hear a dialogue, and she calls Tabitha her mom, and we see her in the rest of the shot walking forward, sad and desperate, completely broken, which is the rest of the first shot of Tabitha we saw already came out of the house. And maybe this shot belongs to that moment Julie tells Tabitha about Jim's death. And maybe others, Boyd and Jade, also are shocked about that. And just because of this, we see 2 quick shots, one after another, from Boyd and Jade in the middle of this shot. And finally, this shot jumps to a shot from Victor and Henry. As Victor seems to be desperate and confused again, Henry tries to comfort him. They are into the jungle. Victor has leaned on a tree, grieving. Seems he has remembered another past scary memory. And as a narration to this shot and 2 other next shots, we hear a dialogue from Boyd.
If we push too hard, something will push back.
Which is confirming that in season 4 they are still dealing with the same problem. Jumps from this shot to Chrissy as we see her is talking to Boyd. We only can see his hands, and we can confirm this is him because of his skin color. Jumps cut to Fatima at the colony house by her room. As the door is open, she seems suspicious. Maybe Ellis or someone else has run out of the room in a hurry and her eyes are chasing that person. Or because of her being pregnant by Demon Baby and her past interaction with the kimono lady, she is still seeing her around. Who knows? She already has drunk blood, has given birth to a demon baby, and now she certainly has connections and visions about the dark side. This shot jumps cut to the next shot where we meet a new character. Seems at the clinic by the bed, a young lady who is praying. You also can see a Holy Bible and a cross by her side, points to her strong religious beliefs. This shot is only shot in teaser, which is a flashback. Just by quick glimpse on her surroundings, we find that she is at the clinic, but every object around her and surrounding her seems clean, fresh and new. Maybe this shot has happened back on those days this place was a real elementary school. Jumps cut to a shot of Donna in the middle of the forest. She is looking towards the scarecrow, wondering. Maybe this is her first time coming to collect vegetables, and in between she sees one of those scarecrows. This shot cuts to Wondered Ellis shot outside, and then from Ellis cuts in a quick jump cut to Boyd. He seems sat by Abby's grave, sad and shamed. And all of a sudden, they see Abby's hand comes out of the grave, pulling on his arm. But if you pause on this shot and look deeper, you can see Abby's hand is darker than her real skin. Maybe after what Boyd saw at the tunnels, he came by Abby's to tell her about what was happened back there and how much he was embarrassed about that. And his intense feeling of embarrassment has turned into such a vision for him as White Abby now has dark skin. This is all about My Blood is Your Blood. and what Boyd projected on that by adding a "at the end"
My blood is your blood now, motherfucker.
and reflected all back that hatred onto himself and his own bloodline. And then comes the man in yellow, who seems to be the worst bad guy, talking about their torture as a favorite part.
What happens next is my favorite part.
In this scene, if he means Jim and he is talking to Julie, it means that he can't wait to see people's reaction after finding out about Jim's death.
Your wife shouldn't have dug that hole, Jim.
And the teaser ends with Julie screaming as she was at the final scene of the season 3 episode finale. Now, as my general conclusion, first I need to mention that by watching this short teaser and seeing most of these characters in the same clothes we saw in season 3 episode finale, I think it's all about Jim's death and maybe a clue on the kimono lady or the one who summoned that entity at the first place. I have created another review as a deeper look into past 3 seasons about Victor and Sarah. I will upload it in next days, depends on my internet speed. I will discuss on Kimono Lady too. Now, based on this teaser release for season 4, I believe this repeating shot is all about Kimono Lady, or a woman who has long dark hair. Remember of Julie in the last scene of season 3 finale, she appeared to Jim from nowhere in the middle of the forest when she had shorter hair. And yes, of course, the most shots in this teaser referring to Jim's unexpected death. I think at the beginning of teaser, Boyd is looking to the town by his binoculars as new vehicles arrive to the town, and from that shot jumps by the pool where Sarah and those new arrivals are standing shocked at the same time when the man in yellow dropped Jim's body over there. And here, this is Tabitha who has found about that maybe by Julie, and she is leaving to go and see by herself. But where is Ethan in between? We didn't see Ethan in this teaser. I think this teaser is containing the essence of the content of at least 3 episodes of season 4, mostly about Jim and his unexpected death. And the rest, I think it will be about Boyd and his conflicts after what he saw in the tunnels when Smiley came back to life back in season 3 episode finale. And it must be another conflict caused by new arrivals where we know more about them. Especially that religious girl back in the clinic. The man in yellow seems to be mysterious and the dominant one of the situation. What if all people in Fromland are a part of a story which the man in yellow is the author himself? And finally, the final shot, we saw Julie is screaming exactly the same with how she screamed back in season 3 episode finale, final shot. But this time, she is not fallen on the ground, but standing in front of the forest. Maybe at that location, by that tree, once in season 1 episode 6, we saw Jade put his hand on and blood spilled out of the tree. And we saw all those hanged bodies upside down in Jade's vision. And finally, the ending title confirms that, as we see the view of trees in the forest as if someone has lied on the ground, exactly like when Jim woke Jade as he was screaming terrified of what that French Civil War soldier did to him. Whatever the subject is, I think it's all about the consequences after both Boyd and Julie have gone back to the town. Maybe again they have lied and manipulated the situation as ever, and now this is the man in yellow who is going to put on the show and expose them and embarrass them.
What happens next is my favorite part.
Maybe it refers to the plan he has to unravel Jim's dead body and not only expose their dirty little secrets, but to put them all into a new danger adventure. By the way, don't pay attention to fainted Victor and Henry when he's comforting him by the tree. As we see them two together by Miranda's and Eloise graves made by Victor himself, they are in separated journey by themselves. And it seems Victor has some painful visions again, maybe remembering his past dark memories. Like a total recall. At the end of this teaser, we found out that From Season 4 will be aired on April 19th. It means in the next 2 months when spring has fully arrived, exactly as From logo mood has been changed into a spring-like greenish atmosphere. Anyway, there is a short time until Season 4 begins, and we all will find our answers in this new season. As I mentioned before, I have another From review all about Victor and Sarah, with strong proofs and clues, present you a proper conclusion and what we have expect to watch in next season. Thank you all for watching, and if you're interested in watching more reviews and breakdowns about From, don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel and turn the notification bell to be the first one who is watching my review. Hit that thumbs up and like my video if you like my content. Also share this video with your friends through your channels, social media and community to support me and help my channel to get up with YouTube algorithm. Thanks again for watching. See you all in my next review. For now, love and light in peace.
Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be